guys, welcome back to our channel. As you guys can see by the title of this video, today we are going to be doing some reaction videos to some TikTok videos about people almost selling their soul to the devil for rich and fame. Yes, you heard me right, rich and fame. The devil is out here trying to take people's souls for rich and fame. But I don't want to make this video too long, y'all, so we're going to go ahead and get into the video, and I'll talk to y'all after the video.
One time in my 20s, I was dating a dude who sold his soul to the... And I didn't believe him at first. And then things just started getting super weird. So he would come over to my apartment. And one night we had like this fight because he was doing some unsavory things. He wouldn't get a job. And I was working like 60 hours a week. He came over and we got in this big fight. And then we were like, I was like, let's just go to bed. Let's like sleep on this. Let's talk about it in the morning. I shit you not, I lay down, I close my eyes, I look up, and there are 4 like black beings swirling around my ceiling. I'm like, what the world? I look out towards my window. There's a male figure standing at my window. And I'm like, you guys, so I've seen ghosts before, so I was like, you all are not welcome here. You need to leave. Get out. Blah, blah. And really creepy in this, like, really, I'm going to try to do it, voice. He was like, they're here for me. They're upset for me that you're treating me the way you are. And I knew at that point he wasn't fucking kidding when he said that. He sold his... So he, he's like getting really angry with me because I'm telling his friends, demons, to leave. And I look over to my window, or I look over to my door of my room that is cracked open, and there is, and I've never seen this before in my life, my blood ran cold. I haven't seen it since. This is the first time ever. There is a half man with like a goat's face or something with like the ram ears. I don't know what it was, like the ram horn things, standing with like red eyes, standing in my door frame, and I'm literally still getting chills to this day. This has been 10, 12 years, and I still am shocked by what happened. And so I'm like, I tell the guy, I say, I am so sorry. I love you. Like, I was mad. I didn't mean any of it. Like, absolutely. And yeah, when we broke up, I had to get a hotel room and stay out of my house because I was scared he would kill me, because he said he would kill me if I left him. So super good, but that is insane, right? Ooh.
Somebody submitted a spooky story saying that they encountered the devil in LA and they nearly sold their soul. I am back with another spooky story, and I don't know if you want to watch this one at night. We're gonna call the person who submitted the story Angela. Angela says that she's sending this anonymously because she doesn't want anybody connecting the dots. Just know that she came to LA for music, left when she realized that the devil may not just be a biblical figure and that he lives right here on earth, specifically Los Angeles. Angela goes on to say that people joke about selling your soul for fame. No one talks about how ordinary the first step looks. For Angela, it started with an invite. A friend of a friend told her about a small industry gathering in the hills. Nothing crazy, just networking, good view, a few producers, and a few up-and-coming artists. She says when you're chasing opportunities, you say yes. So she went. She pulls up and the house was gorgeous. The energy felt wrong. When she walks in, it seems like everybody was smiling. Their smiles looked forced. The way people were talking in the house is as though they're whispering. They're talking so low as if they didn't want to wake something up. Angela said the second she felt how she felt, she should have gone home. And then she says someone important, she's not gonna name who, recognized her from a clip she posted and called her voice rare. They got into this conversation, they're talking back and forth. Now this is someone that Angela admired. They get a drink, they're talking. Next thing Angela knows, she's being led downstairs to a private room. The person that she was talking to told her that there was a studio downstairs. He asked her if she wanted to check it out. She was like, sure. When they got downstairs, that's when everything changed. The room wasn't a studio. It was more like a lounge. She said there was red lamps, velvet seats, and one big mirror that covered the entire wall. 2 men and a woman was already inside of that room. They all looked like normal people. However, it seems like these people have been waiting for Angela. So they get in the room, they ask her to sit, and they ask Angela a few questions. First question was what she wanted from music. Angela said the usual: success, stability, impact, tours. Now, Angela said that the way that these people were listening is as though they've heard this exact story like 1,000 times before. After Angela gets done, the woman leans in and says, "We can give you all of that, but nothing in this city belongs to you for free." Angela says whole time she's laughing because she thinks the lady is being metaphorical. Spoiler alert, she wasn't. She opens a small leather case, slides it across the table, and inside was a sheet of paper. Not a contract, not a deal memo, something else. Old. Too old. The writing itself wasn't even in English. The paper itself had a weird smell radiating off of it. It smelled of incense and ash. She looks at the paper and told them that she didn't understand it. And now one of the men smiles and says, "You don't have to understand. You just have to sign and the city will take care of the rest." Angela, at first she froze. Then she gets annoyed. Thought this was some weird hazing ritual. She said she wasn't signing anything without reading it first. And y'all, the woman tilted her head and said, "You already read it. You read it the moment you walked in this room. It's been waiting for you since you got off the plane." Angela gets distracted because she could have sworn she saw something flicker in the mirror. When she looks up, it wasn't a glitch. She caught a reflection that wasn't in the room. She saw from the mirror that it was a very tall figure standing way too close, watching her. When she looks around her, she sees nothing. At that point, Angela stood up immediately. Temperature drops like it's suddenly freezing cold in this room. Her throat starts to tighten up as if someone was choking her. Man says, "If you walk away, you will never know success, because we're giving you the success right here." Angela says she pushes them back and ran up the stairs. The party upstairs was still happening like normal, like nothing just happened downstairs. When she steps outside, the whole house went quiet behind her. She says she gets home and she says that night and forward, she had the worst nightmare of being trapped in hell. Her life started going downhill. You will never believe how this story ends. I honestly can't believe it. If you want to hear how Angela's story ends, this is already 4 minutes long, so leave a comment for part 2. Make sure you hit the plus button for more spooky content.
I mean, I don't think it's really that big of a deal, but I just thought it was super weird. So about like 4 weeks ago, I went to this club called La Mirage. It's like an 18 and older club. I'm only 18. And I went with me and a group of my friends. Long story short, my friends had already gone to the car and I had went to go back because someone had like left a wallet or something. As I'm on my way back to the car, this lady stops me and says my name. And I turn around and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, who is this person? And I was like, oh yeah. And she says, you're Austin, right? And I looked at her weird because mind you, it's like 1 in the morning. Now mind you, this lady looks like she's like in her like late 30s or something. You can tell she's had like a lot of plastic surgery done. And she's dressed like very like nicely. So she somehow gets up to the conversation of social media and she knows that I'm a social media person. And mind you, this is the first time that I'd ever had anyone recognize me from social media. So I thought it was like really weird. Then she asked me, how would you like to be famous? And I was like, well, I guess that would be cool. And she straight up says, I could give you everything that you want. And I looked at her like, well, what do you mean? And she grabs like my hand, like the palm of my hand. And she's like, just come with me and like, I could give you everything you want. Like when you wake up, like your life will change. And she's going on this rant, like, but it's getting scary. I'm telling her like, nah, like I'm good. Like, cause I just thought it was so fucking weird. But it wasn't like she was tweaking out. She's speaking very clearly. And then I go to leave because I literally just left. I just kept walking. And she says, you know where to find me. And I was like, what the fuck does that shit mean? And bro, I walk for like 5 seconds and I turn back around and she's not there. Like no one's there. Like the parking lot is completely empty. So then a few days go by, I'm like, okay, whatever. Mind you, that was in La Mirage. Then I ended up buying a motorcycle recently. And I picked up the motorcycle all the way in LA. Like where like K-Town is in LA. So very far from La Mirage. Now, I went with one of my friends because my friend took me all the way to LA to go pick up my bike. And then I was gonna follow him back all the way back to Pomona. So our friend's taking pictures or whatever. And then she gets inside her car and she leaves. And I know it took me a little more time to get out of the parking structure. And mind you, I remember exactly what this lady looked like. So this is me with my bike. Take a look at this car right here. As I'm leaving, I pull out and then I come this way. And the window of this car rolls down on the driver's side. And I look over and it's the lady from La Mirage, the one that was tripping on me, like telling me that like she can give me everything that I want, like I'll be rich and successful, like all this shit. All I had to do was like listen to her. It was her. She was next to me the whole entire fucking time. And mind you, like when I made eye contact, bro, like I felt like just like so weird. Like my heart felt weird. Like I got an uneasy feeling in my stomach. And I also remember this car had no license plates either, and it's obviously you can see fully tinted. And bro, it was so quick, and I literally just like it was like I looked and I was like, what the fuck? And like obviously I know she can see me, but like she can't see where my eyes are looking because my whole entire visor is tinted. And bro, I got freaked the fuck out, and I dipped. I just didn't tell anyone about it. I was like, okay, whatever. And it was just it kept being on my mind, so I told my mom about it, whatever, blah blah blah. Then on March 17th, like super late at night, I kept getting no caller ID, no caller ID, no caller ID, no caller ID. And so I answered one of them, and it was the lady's voice. I put it on everything. And she pretty much said like, oh, like stop fucking telling people, blah, blah, blah. Like you're gonna regret it. Like it's all this crazy shit, bro. And I was like fucking terrified. And you know how you can like copy and paste the number of the no caller ID? And like I put it in and like it shows up like as nothing. Like the number doesn't exist. And I just thought it was fucking weird as fuck. Like nothing has happened to me since then, but I don't know. I just thought it was super weird. And I was telling you guys. Like looking back on it, at first I was like, okay, like she was just tweaking or whatever, like weird ass girl. But the fact though, like a few weeks later, I see her in the most randomest place, far as fuck from where I originally saw her. And not to mention, how did she get my number? I never gave her any information about me. When she was originally talking to me at La Mirage, she just knew these random ass shit about me. She knew about like my social media, like she knew my name. Obviously I know like that's like just public information. But I've never seen this girl in my life. And how would she know that I went all the way to LA? Like I didn't post about that shit, nothing. And then she knew exactly where I was parked. She parked right next to me. I don't know. I thought that shit was just weird as hell. Bro, if anyone, I don't care how down bad you guys are, because I know that shit's real. If anyone ever comes up to you guys and tries to like say they can offer you this, or do not accept it. And obviously do not go looking for it. I'm pretty sure it will work for a while. And then after a while, your life is going to be shit. It's going to be the worst thing you've ever experienced in your life. Like, I just know. So don't believe in that stuff. Like, don't try to take it. Like, it's stupid. I don't think anything's going to happen to me. Like, I don't really care. But I was just telling you guys a story so y'all know. Like, that shit is just crazy.
Okay, guys, this is the end of the video. Y'all leave down in the comment box, in the comment section, what you guys feel or think about these videos. As for me, believe that things like this do occur. And I believe that things like this do happen. And people do try to get you to sell your soul. But like I said, I don't want to make this video too long, guys. So make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys hit the bell notification. And like I always say, it's been real. Until next time, bye.